Hello and welcome to Across Louisiana. My name is Steve Sawyer, your host for the program. Thank you so much for being with us today. We've got a really great show lined up. Kevin Gardere is with us. Kevin is with Bridge House, Grace House, and they have an incredible recycled fashion show coming up that he's going to be talking about. We've got Robyn Dunn Schwarz on the show. She's with the Contemporary Arts Center. They have a big event coming up that you can be a part of. Casie Duplechain, she's with Friends of City Park. She's going to be talking about Lark in the Park and what that's benefiting and how you can be a part of the China Lights exhibit that's taking place at City Park. And finally, our good friend Jenny Hamilton. Jenny is with the New Orleans Ballet Association. They have a very special event coming up honoring a very special young lady, and you'll want to hear all about that. You can be a part of that. So another great show lined up. Stay with us. We'll be right back. And welcome back to Across Louisiana. Our first guest is someone that we always enjoy having this gentleman on the show. Kevin Gardere is the Director of Development for Bridge House, Grace House. Just an incredible organization. Kevin, just real quick, the mission of the organization is?
We are a long-term residential substance abuse treatment facility for those who have lost everything, the homeless, indigent, uninsured, and unemployed. And people come to us totally broken. And
this is like the last
It's the last
step.
Often referred to as the last house on the block. We really get those individuals who have slipped through just about every crack or have tried other things to maintain and obtain sobriety. But
wow. And you guys just, I mean, you're really doing incredible. You're one of my favorite organizations. You guys do an incredible job, mainly because of you, because your heart's in it, your soul's in it. Before we run out of time talking about the Kevin show, you've got a great event coming up. It's your, I find this interesting, it's your recycled fashion show, and it's going to be February the 21st from 6 to 9 p.m. at Rock and Bowl. Talk about the event, because it's just absolutely incredible.
The event, you know, we were talking about our mission. I'm going to try to tie it all in. So we have three main revenue streams besides government support, and they are our thrift store, our car lot, and then the special events and cash donations we receive. This kind of ties two of those funding streams together. We give designers a $75 gift certificate. Anyone can really be a designer, and they make two outfits that become into runway fashion by the end of their creation. So we give each designer $75, and they go shop at our two thrift stores. They pick out clothing, material, sometimes Trivial Pursuit cards, sometimes yoga mats, and they make it into a runway fashion. It's amazing. If you've seen Project Runway, you need to come to our recycled fashion show. So it's all items that have been donated to us.
And there's opportunity to purchase the items that are made, right?
Correct. So we auction off. We'll have probably 4 boards, and 2 of those boards will be the items that are being shown. So we'll have 66 runway fashion items to auction.
Food,
we'll have at least 15 restaurants.
Wow.
We have a raffle. Roland Elvi and the Pussyfooters will perform at the event.
Cost to get in?
What's that?
Cost to get in?
It's $25 for you.
Again, it's a fundraiser.
It is a fundraiser.
Okay.
And that's, you know, how we keep our doors open.
Absolutely.
We were able to treat 700 people, over 700 people last year.
Yeah, and I mean, fundraisers, you got to have fundraisers. But the thing you guys do so well is you really put the fun in fundraisers. This is the 7th year that you've done this. And we were talking earlier, one of the fashions that you've already seen, was it a beanbag?
Well, this year there is, one of the designers picked up a beanbag chair and a yoga mat and somehow put those items together to come in to present a runway fashion. It's amazing. If you saw the outfit, you would never think that that's a beanbag chair.
You've seen it, right?
Yes, I have.
Right.
And we really get some neat things. One year we had Lord of the Ties, where it was all of these dress ties that were made out into a dress. Yeah. It was beautiful.
Trivial Pursuit cards.
We had Trivial Pursuit cards. That was a skirt. Actually, Lauren, Flirty Girl, bought that for her daughter last year.
Well, again, Kevin, it's Sunday, February 21st, 6 to 9 p.m., Rock and Bowl. $25 at the door, $50 VIP. VIP, you get better.
VIP, you get 2 drink tickets, and you also have access to VIP seating.
And this is one of numerous events that you guys do. Again, it's a fundraiser for a worthy organization. If you get a chance to come out, it sounds like something that's absolutely incredible. Kevin, thank you so much. Best of success. I know we'll have you on the show again pretty soon, and we do look forward to that. We've got a few more guests. Stay with us. We'll be right back. And welcome back to Across Louisiana. Our second guest is Robyn Dunn Schwarz. Robyn is the Board of Trustees member for the Contemporary Arts Center. Thank you for taking time to be on the show. Appreciate it.
Thank you for having me.
Do me a favor, CAC, what's the mission of the CAC? What is it that drives the organization, and really what are you all about?
Well, the CAC was founded in 1976 by a group of artists with the idea that they wanted to present the art of now, the contemporary arts of today, and from a multidisciplinary perspective. So the CAC doesn't just present visual arts, as some might think of in a traditional museum sense, but we also present performing arts as well, and everything in between, all those crossover areas.
Okay. Now, you've got an event coming up, Sweet Arts, and it's going to be on February 27th. Tell us all about that.
That's great. Yes, we're very excited. Sweet Arts is our annual fundraiser for the CAC, and it gives us an opportunity to present to the public 4 honorees who have made meaningful contributions to our city. And this year we're presenting Françoise Bion-Richardson for philanthropy, CCH Pounder for the performing arts, visual artist Jacqueline Humphreys, and Jill Hitchens as an arts educator. So we do that, and we raise funds to support our programming throughout the year.
And it's held at the CAC?
At the CAC.
Okay.
At the CAC.
Time?
6:30 is the patron party, 8 o'clock for the main party.
Okay.
And it's going to be fabulous. It's a look back to the founding decade, the 70s. It's going to be a ton of fun.
Now, you've been doing this, the organization has been doing this for quite a while.
Yes,
Was it
this is
30 plus years?
This will be the beginning of our 40th season. Yes,
Now,
very exciting.
let me ask you this. Is it a fundraiser for the CAC as well? Is there a cost to get in or anything like that?
Yes, tickets start at $150,
Okay.
I believe, if you come early in the evening, like 6:30 for the VIP party, and it scales back as you come later in the evening. I think there's even a late night ticket, which is $50.
Wow.
But all of the money will go to our programming.
CAC, I got your website is cacno.org. All information about the CAC can be found on the website.
Correct.
The event coming up. Can you purchase tickets on the website?
You can. All the information is there.
Okay.
All the ability to purchase tickets to your heart's delight is there as well.
All right, great. Robyn, thank you so much for being on the show. We appreciate it.
Thank you.
Best of success with the event. We've
Thank
got a
you
couple
very
more
much.
guests, so stay with us. We'll be right back. And welcome back to Across Louisiana. We're very happy to have Casie Duplechain. Casie is the Executive Director for Friends of City Park. Welcome to the show. Happy to have you on the show. Appreciate you being here. Hey, let's do this. Friends of City Park, you hear a lot about the organization. What is the mission of the organization, and kind of like what are you guys all about and everything?
So we were founded in 1979, and our mission is essentially to raise funds for capital improvements in the park. A lot of people don't realize that the park is 85% self-generated, which is pretty unique.
Very good point.
It's very unique in comparison to other parks in the U.S. So they don't get any funding from the city and very little from the state.
Yeah.
So we kind of help raise money for capital improvement projects and supplement those projects.
All right, and with that, you have got a great event coming up on March the 4th. I mean, the Botanical Gardens, the conservatory is incredible. Talk about the event that's coming up and how it benefits and what I want to tie in China Lights a little bit, because you hear a lot about China Lights, and part of the thing is you can take advantage of some of the China Lights exhibit too.
Yes, sir. So LARC is on March 4th. It's our premier fundraiser that we do every year. And the VIP party will be in China Lights. And China Lights is an exhibit that's coming. It opens on February 23rd and runs through May 1st, so you have some time to go see that. But the money raised through LARC in the Park this year will be funding the expansion, or part of the expansion of the conservatory and the botanical garden. So if you're a VIP party patron, you can come and kind of experience the China Light exhibit, and then the full gala will be in the pavilion of the Two Sisters and Botanical Garden area.
Admission price?
It's $100 per person. If you're a Friends of City Park member, it's $90.
And it's a fundraiser.
It is a fundraiser.
Okay.
It's for
So we'll point
the
that out.
expansion, for the conservatory and the botanical garden. There's been a lot of great stuff going on too in the botanical garden. They just had the Oscar J. Thomas Center open, which is kind of like a visitor center, and the new entrance to the botanical garden, and then also the Hellas Foundation Enrique Alvarez Sculpture Garden, which is new as well. So this is kind of another part of that expansion that's happening in the botanical garden.
Hours of the event are?
From 7 to 8 is the VIP party, and then from 8 to 11 is the gala.
Website is friendsofcitypark.com. Can you get tickets on the website?
Yes.
And the website has all the information about LARC in the Park,
It sure
so
does.
forth. Do you guys ever seek volunteers? I mean, you need people to, you really are a membership organization, but if someone was wanting to come out and volunteer to do work at the park, do you help do things like that as well?
Predominantly our volunteers are used for our fundraisers and our efforts in raising funds, but if you want to volunteer for the park and kind of more hands-on, that would be through the volunteer coordinator through City Park.
Okay.
But we do need volunteers, and we also have our members, which is kind of what supports our organization in order for us to give all of the money that we raise through our fundraisers back to the park.
Well, and I'm glad you pointed that out. All the money does go back. How do you select, like this is the conservatory? Do you select something different every year to focus on, or?
Each of our events, we partner up. We work very closely with the park. So we'll meet with Bob Becker, and he'll give us kind of some projects that they need assistance with funding. And so we kind of work with him hand in hand on what projects we raise money for.
Okay. All right. Again, it's on March the 4th, and just a great organization. I'm so glad you pointed out about what City Park does not get from the city and everything, because everybody has a misconception that it's just fully supported by the city. So I appreciate you pointing that out. But this is a great way to raise money for what I think is a jewel of the city. Absolutely. We've got a couple more guests. Stay with us. We'll be right back. And welcome back to Across Louisiana. Our final guest is a good friend of Across Louisiana, Jenny Hamilton. Jenny is the executive director for the New Orleans Ballet Association. Always glad to have you on the show. Appreciate you taking time.
Thanks so much for having me.
To be here. You've got a big event coming up that's got a great story to it, and I want you to talk about that. But just real quick, talk about the Ballet Association, the mission of the organization, kind of what you guys are all about and everything.
Sure. Well, the organization was founded in 1969, so it's been around for a while. And currently, we are really a dance presenter and service organization. So we bring in some of the best dance companies from around the world of all different types of genre, from hip hop to tap and classical ballet and everything, and present them in partnership with institutions like Tulane and NOCA, as well as on the stage of the Mahalia Jackson Theater of the Performing Arts. And then also we have this massive education program that we provide now, about 140 tuition-free classes.
That's incredible.
And 13 community sites in 3 parishes, all in partnership. And of course, the kind of mainstay of that is a 24-year partnership with the New Orleans Recreation and Development Commission, where we have provided about 16,000 children tuition-free classes. But the program reaches children from 3 all the way up to a dance fitness program for senior citizens. And it all happens year-round at all these 9 Nord centers now, as well as in other institutions around.
That's
so
phenomenal.
that's primarily what a child. So a child can enter a Nord center at 6 years old and start training, and then hopefully we could come up through our program tuition-free and make it to a professional company one day.
I think that's incredible, and you have a great example of someone who sort of kind of did the same thing. February 27th, talk about the big event you've got coming up.
So we've added on to our main stage series a special event, and it is at Ailey 2. Of course, Alvin Ailey American Dance Theater is one of the most recognizable names in dance worldwide, and such a phenomenal institution. And they have a second company, Ailey 2, and these are young dancers who are, they're training, many of whom have come out of the the partnership that Albany has with Fordham University, where they've gotten their BFAs in dance. And one of those young ladies, 6 in the company, that travels internationally, performs all over the world, is Courtney Ross, and she is an alumni of our program. So
awesome.
she came to us when she was about 9 years old. She was also a student at Lusher High School as well and went through Lusher. So I know all of us are really proud of her, but we've added it on because we want to be able to bring Courtney home so that she can perform for her family and friends before she leaves that company and moves on to another one. So it's all about Courtney, and it's all about showcasing what's possible in dance, that it can be a very viable career, and what's possible with the right kind of training and support.
That's just such an incredible success story. Again, it's February 27th. Where's it going to be held at?
It's going to be held, we're in partnership of sorts with the Tulane University, and Tulane is a phenomenal partner. We hold classes there every single weekend, but it's going to be at Dixon Hall on Tulane University's campus.
Starting at?
Starting at 7:30.
Okay, tickets?
Tickets are still available. They are selling very quickly, but they are still
So
available.
it can sell out?
Absolutely.
Okay.
It is selling very quickly, and it probably will sell out.
I'm going to give you your website. We'll put it on screen, nobadance.com. Can you buy tickets on the website?
Yes, you can buy it on the website, give us a call.
Okay. Jenny, I think this is awesome, and congratulations on the success of this young lady. I know she's proud, her parents are proud. I know the Ballet Association has got to be proud as well. So this is awesome. Thank you again. Always a pleasure to have you on the show.
Thank you.
Steve Sawyer, you've been watching Across Louisiana, and we'll see you next time.